What's up YouTube? It's your boy Nastro. Welcome back to the channel. First of all, I just want to say, if you guys hear a hub, like a really loud hub, that is my ceiling fan. Reason being is because later today, from what I've been, because apparently later today, it is going to be 91 degrees here in LA, and we're in the fucking season of fall. Does not make sense. It's supposed to be cool. Like, not like really cold, but like cool. Nope. 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 And it's gonna be scorching hot for the next 4 days. From now until possibly Monday, which is fucking stupid. But that being said, disregard the loud hub. But for today's episode of Yu-Gi-Oh's biggest issue, this is something that has been talked about all throughout the entire Yu-Gi-Oh community. Is the question of, do we need any more legacy support? Here's the thing. When you think about legacy support, you think of archetype, you think of Blue Eyes White Dragon, Dark Magician, Red Eyes Black Dragon, Elemental Hero Neos. You think of, I don't know, Stardust Dragon or one, just to name a few. Those cards alone, when they were first released, they were just cards. You know, like obviously Blue Eyes, Red Eyes, Dark Magician, they were released in Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon. And then over time we ended up getting their first cards, their first support. The first support for them. I believe Infernal Fire Blast was a ultra rare. I think all three of them were from Ancient Sanctuary. If I remember correctly, I believe they were all from Ancient Sanctuary, if I remember correctly. And then over time, we started to get more and more support, and it finally became, and they each became an archetype. Like when you think of Blue Eyes, it became a full-on archetype once we got the structure deck and Shining Victory. So, and the structure deck I'm talking about is Saga of Blue Eyes White Dragon, which featured cards like Azurai Silver Dragon, White Stone of Legends, White Stone of Ancients, just to name a few. And then also too, Blue Eye Spirit Dragon from Shining Victories, Twin Burst Dragon, Priestess with Eyes of Blue, Maiden with Eyes of Blue, Sage with Eyes of Blue, just to name a few. And then of course Dark Magician, the Dark Illusion, and several other sets moving forward, and then Red Eyes obviously being Clash of Rebellion moving forward. So, do we really need new cards for these three archetypes in general? The answer is no. I'm being honest. No. If you look at the cards that we have for each one, you think of the cards that were released over the years. So, obviously, so to showcase, why we don't need new support for them, I'm gonna show you guys what cards are for each archetype, starting with obviously Blue Eyes, because that's actually the first thing here. So going in order that I'm seeing this now, we have Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon, Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon, Alternative White Dragon, Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon, Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon, Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, Blue Eyes Shining Dragon, Blue Eyes Solid Dragon, Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, Blue Eyes Toon Dragon, Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon, Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. Again, this one in particular and Jet Dragon are some of the new cards that we're going to be getting out of Battle of Chaos, which I do plan on getting a box of as well. I might get two. I don't know. I don't know. Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, Blue Eyes White Dragon, of course, the OG, Dragon Spirit of White, Malefic Blue Eyes White Dragon, Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, what else? Burst Stream of Destruction, Sage with Eyes of Blue, Maiden with Eyes of Blue, Priestess with Eyes of Blue, Master with Eyes of Blue, White Stone of Legends, White Stone of Ancients, so many others, and so many others, and so many others. And you look at Dark Magician as well, so many different cards for him, you know. You know, Dark Magician himself, Dark Magician Girl, Dark Magician the Dragon Knight, Dark Magician Girl the Dragon Knight, Dark Magician Knight, the Dark Magicians, two Dark Magician. There's so many cards, you know, and for them, even also the support for them, which are like cards like Dark Magical Circle, cards like Eternal Soul, cards like the Eye of Timaeus, which apparently does not count as a Dark Magician card, which is bullshit in my opinion, utter bullshit. You think of as well. What else could I think of? Magician's Rod, Magician's Robe, Magician Navigation, Secrets of Dark Magic, Magician's Souls, Magic Karibo, Magician's Salvation, even Red Eye's Dark Dragoon, even though it's counted as a Red Eye's card, which is actually kind of crazy. What else? There's just so many others. There's just so many others. It's like insane. It's like literally fucking insane. Hang on, guys. I'm actually going to find another article. I guess this will work. There's cards like Amulet Dragon, and Princess Illusion Magician, Bond Between Teacher and Student, Chaos Fawn, Chaos Scepter Blast, Dark Burning Attack, Dark Burning Magic, Dark Cavalry, Dark Eradicator Warlock, Dark Magic Curtain, Dark Magic Expanded, Inheritance, Twin Burst. There's Dark Paladin as well, which uses up Dark Magician and Buster Blader, which is a busted card. Busted card if you're able to make it. But with my Dark Magician deck, which I do have a profile for in tomorrow's video, it's pretty easy to make it if you open your hand with those cards, which I'll explain that in the deck profile tomorrow. Magic Formula Knight's Title, Magician's Act, which is kind of a weird one. Because it's because the effect reads, activate one of the following, which is actually a skill card for Arcana in Speed Duel, but the effect reads activate one of the following skills at the start of the duel. Add one Dark Magician from your deck to your hand, then shuffle a card from your hand into the deck. Shuffle a Dark Magician from your hand into the deck, then draw one card. During your main phase, you contribute a monster whose original name is Dark Magician. Draw 2 cards. Each of these skills can only be used once per duel. So again, this one in particular is like for Speed Duel, but there's also cards like Magician's Robe, Magician's Rod. For Blue Eyes, you've got cards like you got cards like Deep Eyes White Dragon, Master with Eyes of Blue, Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, Priestess with Eyes of Blue, Determinant D. You have as well Apparition with Eyes of Blue, Beacon of White, Bingo Machine Go, Majesty with Eyes of Blue. All these cards, just for those archetypes in general, are so good, but yet there are some cards that aren't even that good. Literally, like, out of all the cards in each archetype, there's only a select few that are not good. Like Dark Dragon Ritual, it's not that good because nobody plays it anymore, even though even though Paladin of Dark Dragon literally gives you red as Black Dragon right off the bat. It's just that simple. So there, but also too, there's also other cards as well that work with Red Eyes. There's Archfiend Black Skull Dragon, Black Metal Dragon. There's the Blackstone Legend, Gearfried the Red Eyes Iron Knight, Meteor Black Comet Dragon, which it's fairly decent, but it's not too crazy. There's also Meteor Dragon Red Eyes Impact, which is a pretty decent card. Paladin of Dark Dragon I talked about. Red Eyes Alternative Black Dragon, Red Eyes Baby Dragon, Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon, which literally is Monster Reborn for Red Eyes, but it also deals your opponent damage, which is really good. Red Eyes Retro Dragon, Red Eyes Wyvern, Card to the Red Stone, Red Eyes Burn, Red Eyes Fusion, Dragoon, of course, Red Eyes Insight, Red Eyes Spirit, Red Eyes Transmigration, which gives you Lord of the Red, Return of the Red Eyes, Gearfried the Red Eyes Iron Knight I mentioned, Paladin of the Dark Dragon, I mentioned, yeah, just so many others. There are so many other cards. It's absolutely insane. And now we're getting the new Blue Eyes and the new Dark Magician support coming out of Battle of Chaos, which will be released I think in February. I think it's supposed to be February next year, which I'm actually looking forward to that. But there's been rumors going around saying that we're going to be getting even more Red Eye support, which I don't think that's like the best option for a number of reasons. For one, and I'll showcase you guys I'll showcase you guys my Red Eyes deck right now, and it was actually one that it was one that I did a profile on before, which I may have to update it. I'm still like contemplating that, but I'll showcase it off of Nexus. A big shout out to them, of course. Here we are, Red Eyes. I've got so many decks built here. So this is my deck, and I'm just gonna I'm not gonna explain what each card does like I did in the profile. I'm just gonna go straight through it. We have the one Dark Magician, the one Dark Magician, the 3 Red Eyes Black Dragons, the 1 Summon Skull, the 1 Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, 2 Alternative Black Dragons, 2 Flare Dragons, 1 Wyvern, 2 Red Eyes Iron Knights, 1 Retro Dragon, 1 Baby Dragon, 2 Ash Blossom, 2 Ghost Ogre, 2 Black Metal Dragon, and 2 Black Stone of Legend. Those are the monsters. The spells, you have triple Red Eyes Fusion, double Return of the Dragon Lords, double Poly, double Polymerization, double Cards of the Red Stone, which is basically your like Pot of Greed. I know I said I wasn't going to talk about it, but still, this card is basically your Pot of Greed, which is actually kind of pretty crazy. The 1 Dragon Shrine, the double Claw of Hermos, the Monster Reborn, the 1 Rise Insight, and the 1 Call by the Grave. Those are the spells. The traps you have: double Imperm, 1 Rise Spirit, double Fang double Red Eyes Fang with Chain, 1 Return of the Red Eyes, and 1 Solemn Strike. The extra deck, you have the Archangel Black Skull Dragon, the Dragoon, the Borlo Furious Dragon, Starving Venom, Red Eye Slash, and then the double Red Eye Sword. For the fusions, the Exceeds monsters, we have the Red Eyes Flare Metal, number 74 Master of Blades, and of course number 11 Big Eye. And the extra deck, and the links, you have Boral Sword, Darkness Metal, the Dragon of Dark Steel, Appaloosa, Triple Burst Dragon, and Verde Anaconda. And then the side deck, we have double Nibiru, 1 Scythe, double Lancia, double Twin Twister, double Super Poly, double Evenly Matched, the second Psalm, the other 2 Psalm Strikes, sorry. The Huge Revolution is over, only 1 copy, and then the 1 Solemn Warning. This deck, absolutely nuts. We don't need any more support for Red Eyes because of the fact that we have so many other cards for them. It's just absolutely nuts. It is absolutely nuts. There's even also like Red Eye Zombie support, which is kind of funny. Red Eyes Zombie Necro Dragon. Funny enough, this does not work with Red Eyes. Funny enough, it doesn't. It only works with zombies. So the effect of Necro Dragon, for those who have never seen it before, it's a 7-star Dark Zombie Synchro with 2,400 attack and 2,000 defense, and requires a tuner and a non-tuner, so kind of generic. But you need zombies. So the effect reads gains 100 attack and defense for each zombie monster on the field and in the graveyard, meaning both yours and your opponent's. When another zombie monster is destroyed by battle, you can special summon a zombie from either graveyard to your field. You can only use each effect. You can only use this effect once per turn, so it acts as like a Monster Reborn / multiple attack gain effect. I don't know the proper term for it, but yeah. Again, there are so many other Red Eyes cards. There are so many cards for each archetype. It's hard to tell whether we need them or not, but there's also Red Eyes Darkness Dragon, which has the effect where it says that the only way you can summon this card is by attributing a Red Eyes Black Dragon from your field, and it gains 300 attack for each dragon in your graveyard, which is not too bad, but people mainly go for Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, which the new errata is kind of okay. It just depends on how you see it. And for Red Eyes Black Dragon, there are multiple artworks for Red Eyes, including the one that we're going to be getting from Maximum Gold El Dorado, which I do plan on getting a couple of mini boxes of, which will be pretty cool. But yeah, so that's the Red Eyes deck. But if you look at the Blue Eyes deck, which I did do a profile on not too long ago, actually, which you guys should definitely check out. The deck itself is absolutely nuts. It uses up cards like Blue Eyes White Dragon, Alternative White Dragon, Jet Dragon, the Tyrant of D, Ancients, Legend, Sage, Return of the Dragon Lords, Traded, Bingo Machine Go, just to name a few. This is actually a 46 card deck, which I have never, in which the only other time I've ever done 46 cards or more would be my Dark World deck, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, it's crazy. It's pretty crazy that we're getting all support for these different archetypes. It buys into the question: do we need any more support? My opinion, no. Why? Because the cards that we have already are already too good. So why even bother bringing in So again, why bother bringing them in when we could just use the ones that we already have on, at our disposal? It's just that simple. It's one thing. It's one thing for Konami to bring in legacy support like once every couple years. That's one thing. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. But when it becomes a constant thing, like once every three sets, 4 sets, 5 sets, that's where it becomes a little sus. Like, why would you want to do that when we already have these cards already at our disposal? But yeah, again, overall, I think I really don't think we need the new support, but any more new support. But that brings me to the question of the day: do you guys think that we need more legacy support? And if so, for which archetype? Let me know in the comments below, and that is going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel, you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, which gets posted every Friday, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you guys do not miss out on any new content that comes your way. And be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. All the links will be in the description below. And if you guys have any fan mail you want to send me and want me to open up on the channel, my address will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.